Right, what's going on YouTube? Now today, welcome back to a new video. Today's video is going to be one that has been commonly requested, whether it be on our online platform, whether it be in our gym, whether it be just in my Instagram DMs. How to get better at pull-ups, how to get your first pull-up. Now, I would say if you are an individual that you feel like you're really getting to the point where you are close to doing that first full pull-up, but you've not quite got it yet, this is a perfect video for you. I wouldn't say this video is super advanced. If you've done a pull-up before, I would say you could probably progress this a lot further, and I wouldn't say this is a perfect video for you. But like I said, we have a lot of clients that are building a lot of strength. They actually want to do the first pull-up. They're not just stressing all the time about like losing weight, dropping body fat. They want to look great, but they also actually want to have a performance goal, like getting their first strict pull-up. So if this is you, if it sounds like this could be suited towards you, we are going to give you a 6-week progression video. 6 weeks, week on week. It's only one session a week. I would probably recommend that you do it in front of probably an upper body-ish sort of session, or take it away. Take it, if you are part of a gym like us where you do classes, take it in an open gym hour when you can and just do this as a full extra session. It'll take 20 minutes and this will lead you on your way to getting your first strict pull-up. So this is an actual 6-week training program for this one specific movement. Now we're going to work on obviously grip strength, upper body strength, getting you your first pull-up, and also some lat specific accessory work. So there are 6 weeks and every week is going to be progressively harder in a certain way. Now what we're going to use is one of my favorite formats in the world. It's an EMOM, which means every minute on the minute. So every minute on the minute, you are going to deliver our set prescribed reps for whatever movement we say. So essentially every single week of the week's progression, you are going to be doing a 10-minute EMOM. Now the 10-minute EMOM is going to be split into 2 halves. The first 5 minutes is going to be in the strength rep range. You're going to be going for 5 or less reps, and that is going to be with a more difficult band. Okay, so a band with less resistance that gives you less help. Okay, the second half of the EMOM is then going to consist of using a higher resistance band, one that makes you lighter, one that helps you a little bit more, and it's going to be higher reps and higher volume. Now this is a process that we have found has been super effective for people that are really close to getting that first pull-up, because we're hitting you in the strength range first when you're fresh for the 0 to 5 minutes, giving you a 1-minute rest, and then doing a following 4 minutes of 4 really good high volume sets where you have a little bit more resistance and you can really burn out the lats, try and progressively overload and grow them, and it just helps you get into that good motor pattern of doing pull-ups. One of the most common things we see is when people are doing pull-ups, they don't really know what sort of way they should be moving. Okay, everyone thinks they should be directly moving up and down, and we're going to show you that in a couple of clips across the next few minutes of this. Things that you need across the next 6 weeks, obviously a pull-up bar. Now resistance bands, whether you've got them, whether your friends got them, whether your gym has got them, they're probably going to be your best friends over the next 6 weeks. So you want to make sure that every time you come in to do this program, you're definitely grabbing a couple. You need one with a hard resistance, which is heavy, and one with a lighter resistance. Okay, you'll see me doing this across the video. So what is the training program? Now what I want you to do, I'm going to keep talking, but across the next 30 seconds or so, we're going to have a screenshot for you here. I want you to screenshot this template, and this is going to be your 6 weeks of pull-up progressions. So as you can see on this board right now, on the screen in front of you, we've displayed week 1 to week 6. Now week 1, as you can see, starts really simple. It is a 5-minute EMOM to start with, and every minute on the minute you're going to perform 5 repetitions. Now this is again your strength phase. So for you personally, I want you to pick a band where you can get about 6 reps. So you're leaving 1 to 2 reps in the tank every single set. That is going to be your first 0 to 5 minutes. You're then from 5 to 6 going to have a 1-minute rest. This is just a stopgap to let you refresh, regain a little bit of grip. Okay, your grip is going to be fried after them heavy sets of 5s. And it's going to give you a chance to switch your resistance band to one that gives you a little bit more support and a little bit more assistance. So as you've switched through that band, from minute 6 to 10, which is 4 sets, you are then going to go onto a 20 rep set. Okay, this is one where I really want you to try and burn out the lats, and this should be very close to failure. You should not be able to get more than 20 reps on these sets. Now, as we move across the template, you're going to see week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, and week 6. And what we are using is a descending pyramid of reps, okay? Something that is really effective in all strength programs. So you'll see on week 2, the reps drop down to 4 for your first 5 minutes. Then on week 3, 3 reps for the first 5 minutes. On week 4, it sticks at 3 reps, but we're actually adding a little pause at the top of each rep. You're going to see me do that right now with a band. So you are pausing for about 1 to 2 seconds at the top of each rep, but it is still sticking at 3 reps. On week 5, you're dropping the reps down, and I'm letting you be a little bit of your own coach with this one, and I've just put 2 to 3 reps. But the difference is you are going to increase the difficulty of that band that you have been using, okay? Trying to get to that final week 6. And on week 6, there is going to be a certain time frame, if you look at that, where you are going to use a band for the first 2 minutes. And then on 2 or 4, you're going to use a heavier band. And then on the final, you're going to have 6 minutes of attempting your first strict pull-up, okay? So 6 minutes, every minute on the minute, and every single minute, you're just going to be doing 1 rep attempt, okay? And obviously, at the end of this program, you're going to be doing a hell of a lot of lats all the way through it. And hopefully, this should get you close to doing that first strict pull-up. Right, I know how noisy it is in here, right? But this is just a 2-second clip. These are going to be your best friends, right? These 2 are probably what you are going to need for your strength set, so the first 0 to 5 minutes. These 2 are probably going to be the type of bands that you need for your 6 to 10 higher rep, higher volume sets, okay? So you're going to see me go in between these 2 bands. These are going to be your best friends. If you really want to get pull-ups, make sure you have this sort of resistance to bands. The thickness, obviously that is going to be the least help. That's going to be a little bit more help. That's going to be a little bit more help again. And that is going to be the most help. So week 1 for the high reps, start with this. Week 1 for the strength, you're probably going to start with this one or this one, okay? Depending on where you're at, how close you are, and how much you weigh. Now let's talk about the higher rep ranges. Obviously from week 1, you're going to start with 20 reps. So that is 4 sets of 20 from minutes 6 to 10. Again, we're using a descending pyramid. So week 2 is going to drop down to 18 reps. If you feel like you can use a harder band with this, you can use it. But 18 reps, you're only dropping by 2. You might not quite be able to by that point there. Week 3, the reps are going to drop down to 15 reps. By this point, you should definitely be using a band that is more difficult on week 3 than what you have done on week 1. Week 4, the reps are going to drop down to 12 reps, which is not really that high reps for a higher rep set. Okay, so what we're going to do with that one is you're going to do 12 reps from minute 6 to 10 on week 4, but you're going to do a 1 second pause at the hang position. So when you are fully lengthened, when your scapula is relaxed, you're going to relax for 1 second, do a little pause, so you have to pull up from a dead stop, and that's going to improve your explosive strength from that bottom position. So that's what you've got to look forward to on week 4. Week 5, you're just going to drop it down to 10 reps, and you're going to use a harder band than what you did on week 4 and 3. So try and increase that difficulty level. And on week 6, like I said, that workout is a little bit different. You're essentially just from 0 to 2 doing a warm-up set, 2 to 4 doing another warm-up set, and then for a 6-minute EMOM, you are trying to do 1 pull-up per minute and trying to do full reps, okay? See how close you can get to getting your chin over that bar. Now that is essentially your 6-week program. So I've spoken over the top of that template. If you haven't already, go back, rewind slightly and screenshot that because it's gonna look perfect. Joe's gonna make it look magic. I'm actually reading it off the whiteboard right now, how I would write it in the gym. The only thing that I would like you to do, apart from this program, but it is gonna assist you with lat strength, with grip strength, with all the muscles that are relatable and transferable to your pull-up, is I'm gonna give you 2 extra movements. This movement is going to be a banded face pull. So hitting them rear delts, trying to, again, that real upper back pulling strength is what's going to get hit there. Very similar to when you're doing pull-ups, and it's going to bulletproof your shoulders. So 3 sets of 20 is going to be after every single pull-up session you do. You're going to start with 3 sets of banded face pulls. And the last movement after that is you're going to do 3 sets of 10 single arm rows on the left arm and on the right arm. Again, really transferable to your pull-up strength, hitting lats, hitting rhomboids, hitting rear delts, hitting a little bit of biceps as well, all of the different muscles that you are going to be using when you are doing pull-ups. So apart from that, all I would say is start filtering this in. If you've got any questions, hit me up in the comments below. Okay, I will be more than happy to try and go through those, try and give someone give anyone some assistance with that. And apart from that, I would say if you really want to get good at pull-ups, I would put this at the start of one of your sessions, okay? So like I said, if you're part of a gym like us where you do classes and it might even be like a functional space, probably do this before the class and then just smash your normal session. If you're someone that goes to a commercial gym, again, put this before your session and then carry on with what your general workout for the day, okay? Apart from that, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this was a little bit more of an informative video. It's given you something that you can take away. And apart from that, I hope you're very close to your first strict pull-up. And if you are someone who has maybe done 1 or 2 reps before, but some weeks you can do them and some weeks you can't do pull-ups, this is probably a good video for you to do. This is probably a good program for you to do, and you will obviously progress your reps, get a little bit better at those pull-ups, and let's go get it. Last thing, if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a like, subscribe to me, comment, tag your friends that need help with pull-ups, and apart from that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Over and out for now.